Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
And we're off. Welcome. Pretty eventful weekend. We'll get to all that in just a second, but we do have a brand new bingo card, which is pinned to the top of our X page. You can find it Pat Unleashed. And when you get bingo, we'll be saying these things throughout the course of the week. When you hear them, you mark them off. When you have bingo, you be the first to call. 888-900-3393 to win $30 worth of merch from packrayshop.com and a dozen cookies from Kegsy.com. Starts in the upper left-hand corner with me saying, you got me. Jeffy has a story about a monkey.
It's very possible.
Okay. Kind of monkey-themed this week, if you will.
Just too muck and fudge. Having some fun this week.
We got this, the ribbit sound, which Chris isn't paying attention.
You guys don't like my ribbit?
We don't? Let me hear it.
It's
the only one we ever play.
I think any ribbit will.
No, I don't think so. I think he's right. He plays a different one.
I play it, and you guys are like, no, that's not it.
It's like you got a
Really?
high pitched ribbit. Ribbit. Yeah, that's right.
All right. Let me see if I can.
Well, play it. Let's hear it.
Play it, Chris.
No, see, he
doesn't have it.
Two things can be accurate.
Yes.
We don't like his ribbit, and he's not paying attention.
Ribbit.
There it is.
Ribbit.
Yeah, you're right. That's not
That's
it.
not it.
That's not it.
Stop playing it, gosh.
Yeah, what are you doing, man? We don't like that one.
I don't know where the other one is. That's weird. I thought you played it. Huh. I mentioned a new job for Marco Rubio and mentioned that monkeys might fly out my butt.
Those are two separate things.
Two separate things.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Then we have Chris. That sounds like monkeypox. Cringy lib video.
Oof.
Keith with...
Oh, that's gross.
MJ saying...
Due to feces thrown all over the walls, the floor, the ceiling, and it stunk so bad.
So bad.
And that's very possible.
I saw the movie.
That's probably going to happen today because we're going to talk about the movie. Yeah.
Yeah. Saw the movie over the weekend and loved it. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
But then we got Jeffy.
Somebody better hop sing on that.
There's a hole in the sky.
There's a hole in the sky where the tree once was. Somebody's making money.
Me calling someone a butt hook. I'm not your trained monkey. Also, me saying that's in the tough act. There is a tough act, as everybody knows, of 2025.
Yes.
And a lot of things are in it. A lot of things. Then we have Lavrov.
Yeah, that's your. You got it wrong. Or whoever plays that.
Okay. It's
the Russian
thing. Yeah.
Going after Hillary Clinton for being a dumbass.
Right.
Oh yeah, the button.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We hope we got it right.
You got it wrong.
Got it wrong.
You stupid biatch.
Wait, he says that part too?
Basically, yeah.
I don't remember.
It's a translation thing.
Is it 360 working today? Or?
Yeah.
No.
Is that the extended cut?
Oh, it's taking a 3-day weekend.
Oh, I know there it is. All right. You got it wrong. It says...
We worked hard to get the right Russian word. Do you think we got it?
You got it wrong.
I got it wrong.
I mean, that's
Перезагрузка.
That's embarrassing every time.
Перегрузка, which means overcharged.
Oh my gosh.
It's just embarrassing every time.
It is. It is embarrassing.
She was Secretary of State.
Especially the way she sets it up.
Yes.
We worked very hard. You've got the whole State Department working on the right Russian. You can't figure out one Russian word.
Right.
Incredible.
Compare that Secretary of State with Marco Rubio as Secretary of State.
That's for sure.
Night and day.
Unbelievable. Keith with...
then
we got sappy music. Could be, could be pretty much anything. But
sad, aren't you?
It might be this. Yeah. That's sad. That hits you right where you live, doesn't it?
Yeah. That
might be this. Could be this right here. This is also sad. Hits you where you live. Yeah. I love Brian Piccolo. Such a great movie.
A long time since I've seen that movie.
I just saw it. I watched it, I don't know, a few months ago. It holds up okay. It's not bad. Yeah.
Okay.
You forget, though, that it was just an ABC movie of the week or something.
Right.
Yeah.
It
you
wasn't
forget
actually
that.
a film.
No, it was not. And I think our standards were a little different in 1970 than they are in 2026.
They absolutely are. Yeah. We expect so much more out of those shows.
For sure. Jeffy with...
how about you don't worry about it?
Mm-hmm. Bananas and rice?
Oh, that's a Somali chick in Minnesota.
Oh. Chris? No, you don't have it. Okay, good. Perfect.
I bet PetHeads.com has it.
How about Chris with...
Oh, the line of the year, bro. You're just embarrassing yourself.
That is the line of the year.
That's the line of the year.
That is.
Me trying to make a basket. Oh, what do you mean? You should do that. Should be because I make it just about every time.
Sure.
I'm hitting like 85-90%. That should be on keys.
That's true.
Yeah, it's probably true.
Mine's like single digits.
Me saying capitalism is a bakery, not a pie. Thank you. Obama with. Oh yeah, I bet I have that. I don't know what I called it though.
All right.
Yeah, it'd be tough because if you look up
Servicemen and women.
Oh yeah.
Bringing food and water and aid to the injured.
Right.
One such translator was American of Haitian descent, representative of the extraordinary work that our men and women in uniform do all around the world.
Right.
Navy corpsman.
There it is. Navy corpsman.
So you found it in the machine.
Long way to the well.
Long way.
You found it in the machine. Was it under Obama is a dumbass?
Yes.
That could be any clip.
You
honestly.
nailed it.
Okay.
You nailed it.
And he was again this weekend with his tweets.
So bad. Keith.
Mentioning the monkeys. All right.
And me with ASWAT radio ad. Okay. So it should be a fun week. Very monkey oriented.
Yeah.
But some other things sprinkled in for fun too. So over the weekend, there was yet another assassination attempt at the White House Correspondents Dinner. Another example of another leftist using violence, trying to murder the President of the United States and whoever else he could, I guess.
Anyone he could.
Anybody. Unbelievable. Here is the ballroom scene, and then it cuts over to show the closed camera feed of the guy running through the hotel on his way to try to get to the president.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 45th and 47th President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, and First Lady Melania Trump.
Good evening to everyone. President Trump, Madam First Lady, on behalf of the White House Correspondents Association, thank you for being here. We have a big night ahead, and we're going to get started now. So enjoy your dinner, and we'll be back. Thank
you. So here he comes. Shoots the Secret Service man, who then pulls his gun and shoots back. Wow, you can hear the shots being fired. Oh, man. So it takes a few seconds for him to come get the president.
Sure does.
I mean, they're in the
It seems like a while, doesn't it? Interesting.
Good down. Happy point. Down, stay down. Stay down.
Pandemonium has erupted after a security incident in which we saw Secret Service.
Pause it for a second. You've got a bunch of reporters there, and so they go into reporting mode almost immediately. Isn't that interesting? Yeah. Guy starts reporting. I mean, nice job on his part. But it seems like it took a while for the Secret Service to get their butts in there and get around the president, doesn't it?
It didn't seem like that, but I feel
it must have been
like
like 10 seconds.
Pretty quick. You know, I mean, they
he was pleased with what they did.
They picked up JD, dragged him. I mean, let's go, moved him.
And I think the president resisted a little bit. He wanted to stay and see what was going on.
He said he wanted to. I think in his 60-minute interview last night, he talked about
clips from that where
it also looks like there's plenty of time when everybody said that he fell when they were moving him off the stage.
He fell.
Yeah, it looks like he falls. But I think he stopped.
See that.
And he was picking up Melania.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was crawling on the floor. He stopped, picked her up, and they're like, "Come on, Mr. President." And then he was like,
no,
picking her up.
Yeah,
like, let's go.
Yeah. Jeez. Any husband would do that, right?
Right, absolutely.
Get my wife first. Get her.
And
you
he's
saw
the
that a lot.
president. That's
exactly.
not the way
I
it
know.
works.
I know.
Exactly.
But that's what I'd be telling him.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he felt the same way.
Absolutely.
But, all right, let's see what else went on here.
And other forms of security rush into the room after what now appear to be reports of shots being fired. What we saw was a quick rush to the stage where President Trump was sitting, and the president and his wife, Melania, were escorted off stage. And then we saw additional security come surveying the room and taking cabinet members and other top government officials out of the area. It all happened so quickly that before we knew it, most of the head table had been whisked out of the room. And the scene took a few minutes to clear before
the
people
entire
felt
government was there.
secure enough to get up and walk around.
That's what's so wild on the...
Nobody was hurt. He and the First Lady, the cabinet, everybody's safe. I said earlier tonight that journalism is a public service because I saw all of you reporting, and that's what we do.
That's what we do. The good news is...
All right, so
Right now-
we got it. But somebody was hurt. There was a Secret Service agent that was hurt.
Yeah.
Fortunately, he was wearing a flak jacket. We saw him get shot. I don't know if you can find that specific area,
footage,
Joe,
yeah.
and just play that little where he's rushing in to the rushing down the corridor there, trying to get to the ballroom. But he shoots him point blank. Right in the chest.
Yeah, he had a
and
cell
the flak jacket.
Well, the cell
stopped
phone
it.
apparently as well. I was reading this morning that apparently he had the cell phone was hit in his jacket.
So
that
go
also-
back to that again, Joe, and then you see him kind of wincing now because he's got a big bruise right now, at least. Because look at that, he is shot point blank.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jeez.
Yeah,
that flak jacket held up pretty well, I would say.
Yeah, they do a pretty good job.
Yeah.
Well, but I also want to see the cell phone and what it looks like.
But look at him.
Too.
He doesn't hesitate. He goes for his gun immediately. He's not like, okay, I'm out of the action.
Well, I think the guy
he's in it.
Who gets a lot of praise started over at the beginning of that, Joe. Watch the bottom left corner, the uniformed officer. That guy is on it. This guy right here. He sees him running toward him. Boom. He doesn't hesitate.
He's on it right then. But, I mean, all
Did he
those
shoot
guys
him?
are looking in the other direction when he comes running up that hall.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm pointing him out because we're over here just kind of chewing the fat.
Yeah.
You know, I should be that way.
By the way, all those shots missed him. And they got him down the corridor a little bit further. But he didn't get into the ballroom. He did not make it there.
Good.
So somebody caught him somewhere along the way. Secret Service, police, I don't know. Somebody. But it seems like security was lax.
Oh, yeah.
Based on what we're going to hear fairly soon from others who were in the hotel, there was it was not a problem to get into the place. And it was not a problem to go into the various venues either.
Correct. The different networks have their own pre-dinner parties and everything. And
you can walk right in.
By all reports, it was very light, if no security,
right?
Even just to get into those.
Yeah, I mean, we have report after report after report about how lax the security.
I mean, that's what
it's unbelievable at this point.
That's the way I want America to be.
Not around the president, though. You don't want that around the president, and it is the way I want it to be too. I don't want to be, frisked everywhere I go.
Right.
I don't want to be X-rayed everywhere I
But
go.
you're going to understand if you're going to a dinner.
But if you're going to a dinner with the
president of the United States,
with our whole government there,
I kind of understand that.
That building should have been on complete.
Oh my
lockdown.
gosh! And that's the president makes a pretty good point. That's why we're doing the ballroom. That
Yes.
wouldn't have happened.
Yes.
In the White House ballroom.
Yeah. Put up the Fetterman tweet. I mean, even Senator
Fetterman was first to the
good for him.
race on this. Yeah.
Good. Yeah. We were there, front and center. That venue wasn't built to accommodate an event with the line of succession for the U.S. government. After witnessing last night, drop the TDS and build the White House ballroom for events exactly like these. Really good point.
It is a great point.
That's why they hate him.
He talks about the line of succession. At least we were fortunate enough. I said our entire government was there. That's not true. Chuck Grassley would have been in charge.
Oh, okay, good. Wow, that's a relief.
And
Right?
He was in the.
That's a relief.
Come on.
And what is he, 99, 100?
95.
No, come on.
115.
Come on.
And Pat,
like
you talked about the security. This is all you needed to go into the ballroom. That little ticket. You show them
Oh
that.
my gosh.
Well, they said there was really tough security to get into the dinner.
Into the actual dinner.
Yeah.
Yes.
You would hope.
Yeah.
You would hope that
But
be
there's
the
your
case.
ticket.
But there it is.
But
Okay.
no one, and then that had to be shown. One guy read didn't even have to show that till he got to the ballroom.
Yeah.
He went everywhere else with I'm here for the thing. Okay.
All right. We'll get to the president's comments on 60 Minutes last night in a sec, but the voices in our culture right now are pretty loud, and the truth, unfortunately, is often silent. Today, Preborn needs you to help speak that truth and speak it loudly. Women facing unplanned pregnancies are a lot of times pressured to act quickly and get that abortion or take the abortion pill. Something like 65% of abortions now come from the abortion pill. So people want them to act before they have time to pause, breathe, or hear the truth about life, dignity, and hope. But if we refuse to be silent, we can save lives. At Preborn Network Clinics, a woman is welcomed with compassion and given a free ultrasound. That ultrasound costs $28. You can buy 5 ultrasounds for women with $144. But whatever you can possibly afford is greatly appreciated. When a woman in crisis sees that ultrasound for the first time, it doubles the chances. About 80% of the time, they choose life. This April, our goal is to have 11,000 gospel conversations in Preborn Network clinics. Trust in God to bring the increase as we remain faithful to speak. You can help make that possible by sponsoring these ultrasounds. To donate, dial pound 250, say the keyword baby. That's pound 250, keyword baby, or go to preborn.com/pound.
Yes.
No.
Pat Gray
Yes.
continues.
No. Yes. No.
Yes. I think we ended on yes, didn't we? Okay, good.
Yes.
Good. Well, yes.
Yes,
Then let's
sir.
keep going. 60 Minutes last night. President Trump described the scene as he saw it.
You see the security moving quickly,
Right.
within seconds, grabbing the vice president by his coat, lifting him up, bringing him out. Then the counter assault comes in. Took 10 seconds for them to flank you, Mr. President, and then 20 seconds to get you out. It looked chaotic. At one point, you were down. What was happening?
Well, what happened is it was a little bit me. I wanted to see what was happening, and I wasn't making it that easy for him. I wanted to see what was going on. And by that time, we started to realize maybe it was a bad problem, different kind of a problem, bad one, and different than what would be normal noise from a ballroom, which you hear all the time. And I was surrounded by great people, and I probably made them act a little bit more slowly. I said, wait a minute, let me see, wait a minute. So, I'm telling guys.
Just at that moment where it looks like you go sort of down with the service, you were
they
telling
asked
them
me-
to wait?
Well, no, what happened is then I started walking with them. I started walking, and they said, please go down on the floor. So I went down, and First Lady went down also, but we were asked to go down by the agents as I was walking. In other words,
They wanted you almost to crawl
I was
out.
standing up, pretty much. I was standing up and then turned around the opposite direction and started pretty much walking out, pretty tall, a little bent over because I'm not looking to be standing too tall. And but I was walking out. It was about halfway there, and they said, please go down to the floor, please go down to the floor. So I dropped to the floor, so did the First Lady.
He's let his hair go gray. Have you noticed that?
A little bit.
Yeah. Which is interesting because he didn't do that before.
No, he did not.
Yeah, and you can understand if he's not going to say anything negative about the people that are charged with protecting his
he's
life.
not. No.
Let the rest of us do that.
Yeah.
You play the 60 Minutes clip, but it's amazing. He had a press conference right after.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did.
I mean,
still in his tux.
Everybody was in their tux.
There's the one picture where they're all there, which is an incredible picture. I mean, it's a united front. They're all there in the press room. Incredible. But then he talked about how he's not a basket case. We play cut 26, and there's the united front. I mean, they're all there. Incredible. And then he talked about how he's not a basket case.
President Trump. Thank you, President Trump. Do you know how the gun was brought into the hotel? And also, how does this event impact you as the leader of our country? Do you think it will change your
I
leadership?
like not to think about it. I lead a pretty normal life, considering it's a dangerous life. I think I handle it as well as it can be handled. I think a lot of other people, you read stories where they become basket cases. To be honest with you, I'm not a basket case. I really take it as it is. I do it for the country. I'm not doing it for any other reason. I have a first lady who's doing a terrific job. She loves the country, and she recognizes it better than anybody. She's told me numerous times. She said, "You are in a dangerous job," but that goes along with her too. I mean, it's dangerous for her too. We sat there tonight. We heard that noise, and it was either a tray or a bullet. I was hoping it was a tray, but it wasn't. And again, we had some very brave people doing a great job, so we're very proud of them and happy with them. I just want to thank everybody. They will be able to give you all that information as to the names and everything else. I think we released the names already. Most of you would have it, but his name. We appreciate it. I see so many tuxedos and beautiful dresses. It was a little different evening than we thought, but we're going to do it again, and we have a great chairman who we're so proud of, and we have to make it better. We'll make it safer, I guess, right? But we're going to make it even better. Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, I mean, but prior to that, Peter Doocy even asked him, why do you think this keeps happening to you?
I don't know, maybe because of
Thank you, President Trump. There's a report in the New York Post that this assailant assembled his weapon somewhere on site at the hotel. What do you think about that? And I ask respectfully, why do you think this keeps happening to you?
Well, I've studied assassinations, and I must tell you, the most impactful people, the people that do the most, you take a look at the people, Abraham Lincoln, I mean, you go through the people that have gone through this, where they got them. But the people that do the most, the people that make the biggest impact, they're the ones that they go after. They don't go after the ones that don't do much because they like it that way. And when you look at the people that have either, whether it was an attempt or a successful attempt, they're very impactful people. Just take a look at the names there, the big names. And I hate to say I'm honored by that, but I've done a lot. We've done a lot. We've taken this country, and we were a laughing stock for years, and now we're the hottest country anywhere in the world. We've changed this country, and there are a lot of people that are not happy about that. So I think that's the answer, Peter.
Other than McKinley, that might be right.
I was just thinking of
you got Abraham Lincoln, you got JFK, Ronald Reagan was almost assassinated, right? And then you got President McKinley.
Well, James Garfield would have been on Mount Rushmore. He was only 6 months in, and he was doing
but
some
again,
great things.
that was
great
too quick.
Yeah,
but he would have been. Yeah, he might have been good.
So okay, why does it keep happening? Why does it keep happening? Because listen, we all know we've got Butler, Pennsylvania. We've got the Florida golf course. We now have the D.C. dinner. But there's other stuff here. The Ryder Cup. Remember the guy who got through?
Oh, yeah, the security
got
guy.
Right up to, okay, so there's that one. Now, here's two others that were listed that I'm just not familiar with. The Las Vegas rally, a man tried to grab an officer's gun. That was in 2016. In 2017, North Dakota, a forklift attack on the motorcade.
I don't remember those.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember those.
So I mean, there's multiple things,
all involving Trump.
Stuff that we don't even.
Yeah.
We don't even talk about.
Well, that's what, 6 attempts then?
Yeah. So maybe don't call the guy Hitler and urge those on the left.
They're pushing back on that.
Yeah. Yes, they are. It's maddening.
They're pissed about being asked to lower their rhetoric.
Yes.
To calm down a little bit. And they're all out of their skulls over it. How dare you ask? It was Dana Bash from CNN that asked the question, do you think the rhetoric is maybe problematic?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Stop
and
calling
she
it.
got hammered for that.
You call the guy a fascist.
Hammered.
Every day you wake up, that's the first thing you say. And you urge your followers to get out in the streets and do something and stand up to this guy.
Tell your people that this guy wants us dead.
Yeah, right.
That's all.
Which they said just before this event.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
And so this
really
guy was
unbelievable.
a guest in his in the hotel.
Yeah.
And then you got the guy next door to that room saying, yeah, there was absolutely no security. There's no security whatsoever there. And then he assembled his weapon in a room where I guess the food service people they worked on drinks or what have you. I mean,
right.
And nobody noticed?
That's the thing. It's like,
is that guy putting together a gun?
Looks like
that happens all the time.
No, that's sweet tea. That's a pitcher of sweet tea.
I got drinks to serve.
Wow. Unbelievable.
It's terrible. And because then it is so bad, the security around this man, that it feeds into any kind of conspiracy theory that they want this to happen, that somebody in power wants
staged.
this to happen.
Yeah. Also on 60 Minutes last night, it got a little heated.
Yes,
I mean, it was very calm, friendly, the first question or two.
So.
And then here's what happened with Norah O'Donnell.
Uh-oh.
The so-called manifesto is a stunning thing to read, Mr. President. He appears to reference a motive in it. He writes this, quote, administration officials, they are targets. And he also wrote this, I am no longer willing to permit a pedophile, rapist, and traitor to coat my hands with his crimes. What's your reaction to that?
Well, I was waiting for you to read that because I knew you would, because you're horrible people. Horrible people. Yeah, he did write that. I'm not a rapist. I didn't rape anybody.
Do you think he was referring to you?
Excuse me.
Oh, shut up.
Come on.
Crap.
Pause it for a sec.
So much.
I
was so angry.
Wait, do you think he was referring to you? What a setup.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, that's unbelievable and despicable.
It sure is.
But he definitely calls her out there.
And he continues on. But I loved. I loved. It made me so angry.
You think he's referring to you?
You? Yeah, that's why you read it, Dana.
Yeah, right.
Give me a break.
He's the worst.
Unreal.
Dana, no, that's Norah. Sorry, I don't want to get them mixed up.
Yeah. No.
I hate to get
Dana
my
was actually
Trump people.
Halfway decent. Dana Bash was Dana Bash.
I want to point out that he said that the those in the administration were targets, not including Mr. Patel. I don't know why he had a carve out there, but his manifesto says administration officials, not including Mr. Patel, they are targets, prioritized from highest ranking to lowest.
That's weird.
Very weird.
He liked him.
That's weird.
And do we want the manifesto or do we not want it? Because Marjorie Taylor Greene, she bitched and moaned that the Nashville Shooters manifesto was kept under wraps.
Right.
Okay, but then this one, she's like, she didn't want this one out there. I don't understand that.
But let's hear the rest of this.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think he was referring to you?
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
I'm not a pedophile. You read that crap from some sick person. I got associated with all stuff that has nothing to do with me. I was totally exonerated. Your friends on the other side of the plate are the ones that were involved with, let's say, Epstein or other things. But I said to myself, I'll do this interview and they'll probably, I read the manifesto, he's a sick person, but you should be ashamed of yourself reading that because I'm not any of those things.
Mr. President,
and I
these
was
are
never,
the gunman's words.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
You shouldn't be reading that on 60 Minutes. You're a disgrace. But go ahead, let's finish the interview.
The other thing that he wrote in
You're disgraceful.
And she keeps going. Another thing that he wrote, she won't stop.
You're a disgrace.
So basically, Trump said, you're just embarrassing yourself.
Basically.
Yeah.
Stop talking. You're just embarrassing yourself.
I mean,
I knew you were going to read that. You're a disgrace.
Wow. All right.
That's awesome.
888-900-3393. More coming up.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
Got some tweets here. Sarah Barra, a real man's automatic reaction is to save his wife, president or not. Yep. From Parts Guy 22. Really? Do you think Barack would have stopped for Big Mike?
Oh, no.
Well, Big Mike would have helped Barack.
I was just going to say, Big Mike would have taken.
Yes.
Come on, Barack.
Barack.
This way.
Get up, Barry. We're leaving this place. Where's my pudding? Where did his clothes go? Oh, the guy.
Oh, yeah.
The shooter.
Well, they probably stripped him down.
Stripped him.
Yeah. See if he had a bomb
I think they stripped him naked.
Good.
Yeah. Just to make sure he didn't have anything on him.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that, because they've got him covered on the bottom, and he's topless. So I think, completely naked.
Yeah, no kidding.
Shouldn't be. He shouldn't be.
I don't think he should.
And I love this picture that Trump posted on his social.
Yeah, man.
He posted that?
He posted this, yes.
That's where people were getting the picture,
and by the way, the guy's not white, so they won't tell you that in any of the reports, but it's not a white guy.
I mean, wait, that guy's not a white guy?
Not a white guy.
His own manifesto.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he's partial white.
Yeah.
He's got a little white in him.
Well, so is Barack Obama, but they don't call him partially
No, they
white,
do not.
do they?
No, they do not.
No, they do not.
They do not.
Partially white
it's
Barack
really
Obama?
rare.
Nope, you
No,
don't
it's
do
really
that. That's
rare.
racist.
If someone is black and white, to be called white.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yes.
Oh, it's
it is.
almost non-existent.
It's not existent. Absolutely not.
This guy would be, though. This would be the first one they'll call white.
Yes, yes.
But you mean Whitey McWhitey face right here? Teacher
Strange.
of the
Yes.
month?
Really? Yeah, Teacher of the Month. The guy graduated from Caltech with a degree in mechanical engineering.
So you're stupid when you do that?
You don't. Yeah, I wouldn't think
Oh, you
so.
don't think
A
so?
lot of people don't just breeze through that.
Oh, they don't?
No, and that's why I would have thought that he would know better than to do something like this.
Yeah, but that that post right there showing he is the Teacher of the Month is a billboard for homeschooling.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh,
plus,
yeah.
Plus,
No
that's,
kidding.
I mean, that is, we're seeing Trump derangement syndrome, TDS. We're seeing it get worse and worse.
Mm-hmm.
The infection is growing.
Oh, yeah. And we have record of him donating to
To
Harris
Kamala,
for
right?
president.
Yeah. But it was like $25. Who doesn't donate $25 to Kamala?
Pat?
Not me. No.
Are you
Really?
sure?
Positive.
Because your friend, the white guy, Cole, donated to a black candidate.
I know. That's really weird.
No,
You
I've only
to a guy
donated
down in
one.
Miami.
I've only donated $1, and that was to that
other
Miami
guy down in
mayor
Miami.
guy, and I've been paying for it ever since. So that I got the
You got the
Yeah.
gift card.
I got a $20 gift card and a lifetime of text from the Republican Party now. Thank you.
Congratulations on that.
Yeah.
It's a good investment, right?
Nope, not at all. I would give back that $20 in a heartbeat.
From Bob Loblaw, should some tables or other obstacles have been in place to prevent a runner from moving top speed through the mags? Just saying. Yeah.
Yeah, coming down that hallway. You know, it was just
something.
Really, he got farther than you would have expected just because he picked the time to start running down that when they were all looking the other way.
Yeah.
Incredible.
And they get their weapons out,
and
they start shooting, and nobody hits him. So
is that an issue?
Yeah, a little bit of one. I would say back to the range, guys.
Me too.
Back to the range.
Me too.
What about that thing that we use in Venezuela? Can we just give them to the Secret Service and just...
Well, we do know from the video, the golf course a couple weeks ago. Remember that? You
Yes,
had
we have the drone thing, yeah.
Had the drone gun, anti-drone gun standing next to the golf cart.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that would work indoors, but yeah, you gotta be more. It's gotta be more, right?
Yes. Yes. There's got to be better
Trump
security.
won't say it, but we should.
Around the president, he claims to be happy with the way they protected him. I'm not.
I don't know. The way he said, the way he talks to the head of the Correspondents Dinner, got to be better, right? A lot of people, you take that as the dinner and the party's got to be better. I don't think that's what he meant. Got to be better. I think that's security.
Yeah, I mean, it's to a man. I mean, I'm holding up A long tweet from Bill Maloogian from Fox. Got a long tweet from Carrie Lake, who was there. This reporter, Susan Crabtree, a couple of other people there who just, everybody talked about how lax the security was. One lady even said she left early. She felt so uncomfortable there, like it was just too wide open.
Jeez. Okay. It happened. She was right.
I know.
Jeez. And Symone Sanders, Townsend, discusses security. Check this out.
It is honestly unconscionable. Just like you, I've been to many White House Correspondent Dinners. I've been going for the last 10 years. But this year, I actually showed up to the Hilton shortly after 8 p.m. And I actually took a scooter right up to the front of the Hilton driveway. And this matters because, as you know, usually there's a lot of protesters outside of those barricades before you can actually enter into the driveway of the Hilton. But this year, there were no protesters outside. Come to find out, the people were actually milling about into the lobby. When I got off of the scooter and in front of the barricade, usually you have to show ID and a ticket. The folks at the security at the gate, and these were not agents, the Secret Service agents, they were not identified as Secret Service agents that I could see at the gate, but they did not ask me to show ID, and they did not even ask me to show a ticket. They said, you're good. I'm sure you're going to your room. I am not staying at the Washington Hilton. As I entered into the driveway, I saw the president's vehicle, the Beast, was driving around in the circle of the Hilton driveway, and people were walking around near it, taking photos. Secret Service was not keeping a perimeter, and it ran around about 2 or 3 times while I was outside. When I entered into the Hilton, I asked Secret Service agents, which I saw they were identified as Secret Service agents, which way the ballroom was, and they said they didn't know. When I finally got my way onto the elevator, no one asked me to show ID, no one asked me to show a ticket. I got all the way down to the red carpet area without ever showing a ticket to anyone in the Hilton. I am saying it like this because this is unusual.
I hope it's unusual, although we've seen Secret Service failings many times before.
I'm a little tired of hearing.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it's not normally like this.
Under Obama, he got all the way into the House.
Right.
That psycho got to the White House and entered it and made it down the corridor.
And thankfully, they were not there.
Yeah, but he didn't know that.
Which was the excuse of the Secret Service, too, is that they weren't there. So
as soon as you step on the White House lawn, you should be shot dead.
I thought
so
that
too.
was the case.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Isn't that why you have snipers on the roof?
I always thought that was the case.
As soon as you scale that fence, I'm sorry, you shouldn't have done that. You're going down.
That's
thinning of the herd. If you didn't understand,
such a big deal
okay?
when the little kid squeezes through the gate, and they come and save him. Okay, I got that.
You're done. You're done.
Take the kid out. Take the kid out.
Take the kid out.
Well, next time, but have a leash on that kid.
You don't know.
It could be a suicide baby.
He could be an exploding kid.
Yes,
I don't know.
You don't know.
I'm sorry. If you're an adult and you scale that fence and you land on that lawn, bye-bye.
Have a nice day.
That's your last adventure on this earth.
I'm sorry, Pat, but it's a people's house.
Not when there's a security breach.
It's the people's house.
Not when there's
It is the people's house.
It is the people's house.
There's a fence around it. So it's kind of like the Vatican. You know, there's a big giant wall around the Vatican.
Okay.
You can't come in.
And when they open the gates,
anytime you want.
When they open the gates and you get checked in,
then
go in.
Sure.
Walk around, meander around a little bit.
Then it's the people's house.
Then it's the people. Okay, got it.
When you're scaling the fence.
But the line was too long.
No.
The line was too long. I didn't want to go through security.
No, you should have waited.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because now you're dead.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, but to be honest, I always thought
it should be that way. That's the way I thought it was.
Me too.
Until we had all these breaches.
I mean, listen to this. Listen to this one lady. This is the chick that said that her and her best friend went to the dinner. Said I had something felt off. It started the second we got there, Every event we've ever been to, especially at this level, there are layers of security. Bags checked, IDs checked, actual process. This time, nothing. We were asked, we just asked if we had tickets, said yes, and got waved through. No bag check, no real screening, no line, just thousands of people packed together being pushed through the doors as fast as possible. So they left early. Honestly, there are more levels of security, it sounds like, at a Major League Baseball game than at a place where the President of the United States and his cabinet are assembled. I mean, this is... You can't have this.
No.
This is insane,
it's
man.
It's not allowed at the airport. I mean, you can't just walk onto a plane. Why can you just walk into a place where the president is holding an event?
Well, you didn't. You had the security was at the ballroom to get in, where the ballroom for the party was.
You shouldn't be able to get into that building unless unless you're
into the airport.
scrutinized.
I can get into the airport before I actually have to go through security and get on a plane.
So?
Well, it's the same thing.
No, it's not.
You're going into the Hilton hotel.
No, it's not the same
able
thing.
To go into the Hilton.
No, you shouldn't.
You can't get
not without being checked.
Right, and you
should be checked.
Get into
the president's
they looked
there.
At you?
You should be You should be checked.
You?
No, looking at you is not that's not adequate.
Oh, profiling's not enough.
No, it's not enough.
All right.
If a tornado hits a neighborhood, you can't just roll in there and say, I'm going to look around. I mean, they're checking to make sure that your ID shows that you live in that neighborhood. There's greater scrutiny and fill in the blank on any random day in this country than apparently there was at the D.C. Hilton on Saturday night. I just do not understand this.
No, I don't either.
Unacceptable.
Especially after all these attempts on his life.
That's the other thing. After all of these attempts.
How many times is it going to take before you get this right and you take it seriously? We got this from Rockwell Pathead. At this point, every time President Trump has a planned public appearance, Secret Service should assume there's going to be an assassination attempt and plan accordingly.
Do that anytime.
I agree
Absolutely.
with that.
Any president, any event, it should be like that mindset.
I thought, like, when you jump the fence at the White House, you're dead. I thought that's what the Secret Service was there for.
Agreed.
That every event is a possible assassination event. That's what they're there for.
And you take no chances.
Right.
And you don't wait to see. You just...
Now, Trump, on the other hand...
Put him down.
...is also, he's partly responsible for a little bit of, that's okay. It's okay. Just let it be on that security as well. Because he...
and that
kind of likes that.
Oh, you're talking about in the hallway, or you're talking about on stage after the shooting starts?
Trump likes to,
because his explanation of why JD Vance was ushered out of there much quicker than he was makes total sense.
It does.
Because you can totally see him saying, I
got to see what's going on.
And that makes total sense. But you're talking about in the hallway, you think he's telling Secret Service to stand down and
I don't think
make
so.
I don't think that at all.
No. I don't
know. It's been reported that he will not wear a vest in public.
Well, it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable.
Never mind.
Yeah. You don't want the president? Do you want the president to be uncomfortable?
I don't.
I thought he was.
Sometimes it's hot, and it's bulky.
Bulky.
You don't want that.
Makes you look fatter.
Makes him look fatter.
Oh, you don't want
Which
that.
is a real problem.
And I bet it is.
Which is
but
a real
he
problem.
he should be wearing a flak jacket.
He looks like he's wearing a vest.
Look what it did for the Secret Service agent.
It saved his life.
So yeah. I don't know. It's hard to believe, really.
It is.
It's hard to believe.
It is.
That we're still in this after so many breaches of security, after so many times when we've seen people get too close to this president, to killing him. Butler, the golf course. How do you get that close to the president? What was he, 5 yards away or something at one point? I mean, he was really close to him. And they took how many shots at him? 5, 6 shots at him?
6, I believe.
And they all hit him, right? Every single one of them hit him?
0 hit him. 0. So, grand total of none.
Really?
Yeah.
Back to the range.
I was just going to ask you, so Pat, do you feel like they need to go back to the range?
Back to the range.
Okay.
Yes. Indeed.
Yeah, they have
Sorry,
to.
boys. Back to the range.
Yes. Oh, my gosh.
A little bit of practice. Wow. All right. You ever feel like back pain is just a part of your life now? Maybe you've tried everything. You've tried adjustments. You've tried injections. You've tried stretching. Oh, man, does stretching help?
Oh, Pat.
Not
stretch that. Put the foam roller on your back and then stretch it out.
Oh man, no. Maybe you've even been told that surgery is in your future and nothing actually fixes it. This is why Uprightly exists. Within weeks of starting this program, people of all ages who've had chronic pain for years are moving better, standing taller, and finding actual healing for their spine problems. People like Jeffy.
I've been going through it. I've been working the program. I am feeling better. I will say that, and I have improved.
Moving better.
I have improved. The back curvature was, I have no idea actually what this means, but they said that it went from 21 to 17, and that was a good thing.
Oh,
so I'm living large. And I look
so you're
at
taller.
Yes, by next week I'm hoping to be 8 feet.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Oh, Baron
I don't
Trump.
know if I can make it. I don't know. I'm working the plan.
Okay.
So I'm hoping that actually happens.
All right.
But there's plenty of people who have been success stories, and it takes, it doesn't happen overnight. And like one success story, a 48-year-old administrator required 8 months to improve their spine shape and resolve years of chronic pain. He improved 4 degrees and regained 1.5 inches of lost height. I mean, that's one success story.
1.5 inches?
Some people
That's a lot.
Holy cow.
Some people are gaining even more than that. But I mean, it's incredible. But you have to.
But you're counting on about 2 feet, 2.5 feet, something like that.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I'm
well,
hoping
good luck
for.
on that,
Yeah.
that'd be great. So, if you've been told this is just how it is now, it doesn't have to be that way. Go to liveuprightly.com, book a virtual consultation right now. They offer a 30-day money-back promise, and you'll get 10% off with the promo code PAT10. That's liveuprightly.com.
Pat Gray Unleashed is here.
Let's see. This is interesting from Jimmy Kimmel last Thursday night.
Thursday night.
Okay.
The bit is he's hosting the White House Correspondents Dinner.
I'll bet this is funny.
Oh man!
And he's the host. Oh, get ready for side-splitting humor, Pat.
Okay.
Our First Lady Melania is here. Look at Melania, so beautiful. Mrs. Trump, you have a glow like an expectant widow.
So he's hoping for the death of the president.
But it's not them. God, it's not them that's the problem. It's you.
Right.
It's you.
Yep.
How's that guy on the air?
I don't know.
Holy crap.
I do not know. Boy,
that late night comedy, it just gets funnier and funnier and funnier.
Absolute butt hook. I mean, to put it lightly.
Yes.
That's the best word I can use for it. It's a total and complete butt hook. All right. We got more coming up.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Had a chance to see Michael over the weekend. I'm guessing that was the #1 movie of the weekend?
Absolutely it was. 97 million domestic, 217 worldwide total.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Is that the biggest of the
biggest
year
for the
so
for the biopic in history, yeah.
All right. Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's better than the Elvis movie. Although I liked that one too.
Yeah.
Better than the Bob Dylan movie.
Oh yeah, with what's his face?
With Timothy
what about
Chalamet.
Bruce Springsteen though?
Yeah, that one I can't compare it to because I didn't. This will surprise you. I did not see the Bruce Springsteen one. So, but his nephew Jafar Jackson, it's unbelievable.
That's
cool.
That guy needs an Academy Award for that portrayal of his uncle because he was. You think you're watching Michael Jackson. You forget that's not Michael. Michael's dead.
Michael's dead.
But man, it's uncanny. And he does sing some of the songs. I guess they melded their voices together for some of the performances, but then the a cappella ones he did by himself. And the movement and the voice. And all of that is just so dead on. Really something else.
And then, so I didn't go see it this weekend. I
you
wanted
need to see it.
Yeah.
It's really good.
He's Michael Jackson.
It's Michael Jackson.
He's the king of pop. So, Michael Jackson. Kidding me?
Yes. No, I'm not kidding you. It is Michael Jackson.
Yeah. His estate was sued again this weekend as well.
Really?
Yeah, but some more sexual abuse allegations.
Oh, no,
yeah.
really?
But the lawsuit is from that Casio family who they settled, but they claim that the settlement was breached and broken. So now...
Didn't it get $20 million?
Well, I think more than that, actually. But they ended up they fought for Michael all along, saying that they were this family from New Jersey that was all these allegations were BS and they were fine. They went on Oprah Winfrey. They wrote a book, and now, nope, that's not the way it was. It was terrible. He fed us drugs and alcohol and
bizarre.
It was really bizarre.
That's bizarre.
Yeah.
And look, I don't know what to... I've always gone back and forth on that. But they don't deal with it in the movie.
Good.
I mean, they might in the future. I don't know. Because at the end of it, it says his story continues.
I think one of them, one of the parts of the movie, they were going to address it, and then the lawsuit happened, so they cut it out.
Yeah.
I do have a question.
Yeah. Yes.
Was any of this mentioned?
There was doo-doo feces thrown all over the walls, the floor,
it had to be.
the ceiling, and it stunk so bad.
That was not covered.
That was not covered, but the monkey was there.
Yeah, the monkey. Yeah. They do cover some of the weirdness, like
the monkey,
the giraffe,
Neverland,
the llama,
Neverland. Yeah. Well, what about the train? Because up to his bedroom and circles through Neverland.
They have him in a toy store and they walk by the train and they mention the train, but they don't really cover it extensively. But he seems to have lived at home for a good long time. I mean, until after Thriller.
Really?
Yeah. And his dad, you also get to see how it may be that the guy was incredibly wounded, physically, emotionally, spiritually, by his dad. And so Janet Jackson, not even mentioned in the movie.
Oh, wow.
Not even mentioned.
Yeah, she didn't want to be mentioned.
She didn't want to be mentioned.
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know why.
They interviewed,
Weird.
They interviewed, might have been LaToya. And LaToya was like, she didn't want to be mentioned. Leave her alone.
Yeah.
It was something like that. It was
because
like,
LaToya's in it.
It was just like she was like, it was, leave her alone. It's okay.
I don't know why.
I don't know.
I think she had problems with the script, and I'm not sure what kind of problem.
Yeah, I'm not either. But I thought we'd get a little bit of it from LaToya, and she was like, nah, she didn't want to be in it. Leave her alone. It's okay. Well, okay.
Leave her alone, Pat. Stop trying to figure this out.
I'm not.
Leave her alone.
So
hands off.
At what point in Michael's life does it take you up to? Like, is it his whole life, or does it stop short?
It's not his whole life.
Okay.
So I don't know if it gives away too much, but it takes you up to 1988.
Okay.
And that's before. That is pre all of the.
So his story will continue.
Yeah.
That's pre
all the allegations.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We didn't know about it. I think there were rumors, but nobody had really come out and said.
88, holy cow, that's
nothing.
Yeah.
So were the monkeys mentioned anywhere during the movie? Because there's a guitarist, Louis.
Like, hey, we're the monkeys?
Hey, we're the monkeys.
No.
Louis Shelton played guitar for both Michael Jackson and the Monkees, and I just wondered if maybe they made a cameo.
No, they actually didn't. Keith, I'm sorry to disappoint. Yeah.
So you're not going to go see it?
They do mention... I don't know if do they mention Van Halen? Eddie Van Halen, of course, played guitar on Beat It. Mm-hmm. Played that guitar solo. And I think... I'm not sure if it was me that mentioned it or if it actually... Because I told Jackie, that's Eddie Van Halen.
That's funny.
And,
so Jackie went too?
Yeah.
Did she like it?
Yeah, she loved it. Yeah, and my youngest daughter, April, and her husband, Tyler, were there with us.
Mm-hmm.
They loved it.
Oh, that's special.
So we all liked it.
Jeffy, were you there? Because I wasn't there.
Jeffy was not there.
You were not there.
Chris was not there.
Keith, were you
wasn't there?
Ask me in 30 years. I've seen it by then.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was not there.
Keith has
This is pre induction to the Hall of Fame, too.
Right.
To the Rock Hall of Fame.
Yeah. What was that? With his solo career, it wasn't until 2001,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
1997 for the Jackson 5, 2001 for Solo.
Because you got to wait
Sit there
25
twice.
years.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah,
So-
and I learned yesterday that one of the guys that was dancing in the biopic, the Thriller, that little 4 zombies.
Yeah.
He's one of my, I guess I know him. He was the center one that did one of the moves.
Oh, of course, the center
I
one.
was like,
the center zombie.
I saw him post
in
his
Thriller.
picture on Instagram. I was like, that's you? Are you serious?
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
He was a dancer in the 80s or just
No, in
recent?
the biopic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in
Oh.
the biopic.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Okay.
like, what?
Because the guy on the right, that's me in the 80s.
Oh, that's you in the
Yeah.
80s?
Is
Oh,
it?
Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
Did not recognize
Yeah, I
you.
don't-
So, congratulations
That's a lot
on
of
that.
weight. You
I don't
gained
like
a
to
lot of
talk
weight.
about
I'm
it.
just want to put that out there.
Congratulations. You no longer look like a zombie.
Congratulations on that. Well,
Thank
you
you.
That
once
was a
had
compliment. It was a compliment.
you once had some eating issues, right?
I did.
Yeah,
I
and
did,
you
yeah.
overcame them.
Oh, yes.
Bulimia or anorexia.
Anorexia.
One
I
of
think it was
those.
anorexia.
Was it?
Yeah, I
and
think
you
it was
beat the
anorexia.
hell out of it.
So much that
Stop.
You
stopped.
crushed it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations on
Just
that.
like your grandpa's niece.
Why are you? What is your problem?
Did he have to get knee
today? He's
replacement
really,
surgery?
He really took me
Yeah,
off
he's
today,
really-
actually.
he's going there,
The
isn't he?
chaplain is taking care of some things that he needs to lighten up on.
Oh, no. Man of the cloth.
The chaplain, wow, he hit you where you live there, Chris.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Sure did.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
all right, well, we got a couple more things to cover from that shooting at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Cole Allen, years ago, we've got, is this a video or is it just a photo?
Yeah, it's a video.
This is the guy who was the
College
shooter.
student Cole Allen developed a prototype for a wheelchair emergency brake.
The wheelchair brakes tend to lock the wheels, but don't actually lock the chair to the ground. The idea
Caltech
with
student.
this
Jeez.
is to prevent it from moving at all.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Okay.
Stop.
Is that widely in use today?
Stop trying to kill people.
No.
Just saying it is
You're
not.
thinking not?
It is not.
Oh, maybe that's what set him off. Like,
He wasted all his.
do you know who I am? I invented the wheelchair stopper.
I had the emergency brake with,
Yeah.
with
Oh,
PVC
man.
pipe.
It didn't really
didn't take
apparently
off.
take off for
Well, it
him.
didn't take off.
It's
And then he
unfortunate.
spiraled. Next thing you know,
I'll tell you what.
blaming the man.
I'll tell you what. Freaking big wheelchair.
Big
Keeping
wheelchair.
the man down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big wheelchair. Damn them.
I know.
Also, this is interesting because Jonathan Karl talks to the president
Are they besties or something?
all the time.
I
I
guess
think
so,
they're friends.
yeah.
It does seem like they're friends.
Yes.
Huh.
He takes his call whenever he
Yes,
dials
he
him
does.
up, and they talk quite a bit.
And the president, and it works both ways.
Yeah,
I mean-
and the president called him to make sure he was okay.
Yeah.
Watch this.
John, your phone rang early this morning?
Yeah, my phone rang shortly after 7 a.m. My landline, George, actually a number that few people call, and it was President Trump calling. He said at first he was calling to see if I was okay with what happened last night. Are you okay? And then he reiterated many of the things he said in his press conference last night, emphasizing the unity that he felt in that moment, that he felt at the dinner before the shooting and certainly after with the people who reached out to him. And he said absolutely, and he was quite firm about this, that dinner must be rescheduled. It must be rescheduled. He knows that I was a former president of the White House Correspondents Association and had worked with him on a dinner that never actually happened back during COVID. And he was saying, we've got to get this dinner back on. It has to happen.
Wow.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Apparently he called several reporters
Well, he called Richard Grenell, the former ambassador, and he just
to make sure he was okay.
Yeah, this was that night.
Well, yeah,
this
Grinnell's
is-
got his mom sick, right?
Yeah, so in the middle of the night, he tweeted out, the president of the United States was just the target of another assassin attempt tonight, but he called me just now to check in to see how I was doing because my mom died on Wednesday.
Oh, wow.
Oh, not sick.
I mean,
That's right.
Wow.
Trump, I mean,
Because she was sick.
He does that stuff.
he
cares
is very
about
personable.
people.
Yes. And he does not get any
Doesn't get any
acknowledgement
credit for
that.
it. Nope. They hate his guts all the more.
That's
for
for
it.
sure.
We ever hear these stories about Joe Biden? Nope. Never.
Well, I mean, in
Is he calling Fox News reporters and seeing, hey, how you doing? You doing okay?
And I hate to play the Jeffy role here, but in Biden's defense, I don't know that he knows how to use a telephone.
Well,
You don't need to be rude, Pat.
that was Keith being rude, not me, Bill.
Yeah.
Wow.
So play it again and then jump in and say,
Come on, Bill.
You don't need to be rude.
Keith. That worked.
It did.
We have to make one shorter. Yeah, that has to happen.
Awesome.
Also, Wolf Blitzer, who was, I guess, there, he gave an account of what happened the other night.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear. Wolf, can you estimate the number of shots you heard fired or the number of people that you saw with a gun that you believe were the gunman? Is it one person? Are there multiple people?
I was a few feet away from this one gunman who was shooting just randomly, and I'm guessing I heard at least a half a dozen, maybe 6 gunshots. I mean, they were booms. They were so loud, and I haven't heard gunshots like that in a long time. And it was very close to me, but the next thing I knew, I couldn't see anything else because a couple of police officers were jumping on me and trying to protect me. So I was down on the ground with police officers on top of me.
Could you hear the officers talking to the gunman, and what were they saying?
I think by then the gunman was shot. I could be wrong, but the gunman had stopped
By
firing.
then, the gunman was
and he was
shot.
on the ground.
He wasn't shot.
No.
And I'm standing outside, and there's a lot of FBI, a lot of Metropolitan Police, a lot of military personnel who are all here. It looks like it's beefing up big time. There's a lot of DEA. There's a lot of law enforcement here dealing with this because they don't.
Yeah.
Does Wolf not know how to use FaceTime the network?
I don't know.
He just calls in. I mean, it's
But which we just
hotel,
learned is a step above Joe Biden's technical ability.
Well, that's
so we got that.
That is true.
If you saw the guy eating the salad, because all the chaos and commotion was going on, there was one guy who was just like, I'm hungry.
I did.
You,
I'm not.
You saw that guy?
I'm with him. I'm not getting down either.
Yeah. So that was the guest of Wolf Blitzer, his agent, who was just like, you know what?
That's awesome.
I'm gonna eat. This salad is good.
I'm going to eat.
Yeah,
here we go. I'll put it up for overtime.
Look at all these leftover salads. I'm going to eat them.
No, here he comes. He's eating his dinner.
A lot of them are not half eaten yet. I'm going to finish them.
Everybody's down on the ground. I'm not getting down.
That's awesome. I mean, that's better than the people that took the bottles of wine afterward.
I might be doing that too.
So is Wolf saying that he was in the corridor then with this guy?
That's what it sounded
like. He got
like.
tackled by cops.
Wow.
They were there protecting him.
Interesting. Because he didn't make it into the ballroom, is my understanding.
Yeah. Yes.
Right. And he wasn't shot.
No, he wasn't. No, he was not. That's one of the reasons they stripped him naked. They wanted to find out if he was shot, what kind of wounds he had.
Because the first reports, probably because of guys like Wolf, were saying that he was
shot.
Yeah, dead.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, CNN reported immediately. There's 3 networks, CNN, NBC, and CBS, I think it was. They all reported that he was dead.
One thing you can count on is those initial reports are always
I was thinking the
wrong.
same thing.
Every time.
Always.
Multiple shooters, they'll start saying that. Then the guy's dead. No, he's not. 84 people killed. Nope, nobody was.
Oh, no.
You just can't
I will say they did
trust the initial report.
Get his information fast.
Yeah. And that's almost never right. And yet it was this time.
Yeah.
And you guys were talking about food. There was there were 2,600 people invited.
Oh, wow.
And all of them had a choice between steak and lobster.
Yeah.
And all that went to waste?
And that's the question that everybody's asking.
Where is it?
But then,
hopefully they took it to a homeless shelter or something.
But then Bobby, Keith boy.
Yeah.
He was
the family text.
The family text. You could put that up.
I know.
The son goes, "Pops, you okay?" Cheryl, yeah, crazy, blah, blah, blah. And then Bobby's like, I am really hungry.
That's me on a family chat.
Yes,
right there.
should have stayed with the guy that didn't get down.
Yeah.
Just continue
Bobby
to
was
eat.
so hungry. He's like, what the hell?
But that's the only thing that he said. She's like,
yes.
Bobby's security team, came in and fast and took him, and they were lifting me over chairs. Yeah, I'm really hungry. So I mean that I
don't think that was a good impression.
I can commiserate with that right
Pat, can you try that?
I'm really hungry.
There it is.
Steak and lobster for $2,600.
Yes.
How much did that cost?
I know.
Well, Pat, first of all, you started with
And
a
that's not
spring.
the.
And it all went to waste.
Do we have a picture of the? Did I send the picture in of the whole thing? Of the menu?
Oh, I don't know, but we got a spring pea salad, prime steak, and Maine lobster. Then the bread presentation, then the Grand Opera cake, hot beverage, and you got the Chardonnay and other wines.
I hope they took it to a homeless shelter.
I hope so too.
Food pantry,
because
something.
it was whipped potatoes with tricolor roasted cauliflower, cherry brace.
So typically,
carrots.
$500,000 is spent putting this thing on.
That sounds like a more expensive meal than that. But I don't know. Maybe you can do 2,600 steak and lobsters for $500,000.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. You figure, okay, $10 a plate would be $26,000.
Okay.
$100 a plate would be $260,000. $200 a plate would be $520,000.
That's probably what it is.
$200 a plate.
$200 a plate. Okay.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
What about the cake? Who had
What about the cake? I think the cake's included in the 520.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
It is?
I think it is. I think it is. All right. Did you know Fast Growing Trees is America's largest and most trusted online nursery with thousands of trees and plants and 2 million happy customers? Over that, in fact. They have all the plants your yard needs, including fruit trees, privacy trees, flowering, shrubs, houseplants, all grown with care and guaranteed to arrive healthy. It's like your local nursery, but anywhere you live, with more plants than you'll find anywhere else. Whatever you're looking for, Fast Growing Trees helps you find options that actually work for your climate, your space, and lifestyle. I'm going to be working on with them on what to put in my backyard for privacy trees, and they know the climate in whatever place you're calling from. So they're really good at this. They have an Alive and Thrive guarantee that promises your plants arrive happy and healthy. No green thumb required, just quality plants you can count on. Plus, get ongoing support from trained plant experts who can help you plan your landscape, choose the right plants, and learn how to care for them every step of the way. Right now, they have a great deal on spring planting essentials, up to half off on select plants. And listeners to the show get 20% off their first purchase when you use some promo code PAT at checkout. That's an additional 20% off better plants and better growing at fastgrowingtrees.com. Promo code PAT at checkout. Fastgrowingtrees.com. Promo code PAT. Now's the perfect time to plant. Offer is valid for a limited time. Terms and conditions may apply.
Living up the end of the world. Pat Gray returns next.
All right, let's get the fat five-ish.
Oh, yeah. We're going to do the Fat 2, something like that.
3,
we get
maybe?
it in here, yeah. We'll begin with some exciting news. We have a new marathon world record from the London Marathon this weekend. Sebastian Sau produced a historic breakthrough at the London Marathon, running 1 hour and 59 minutes and 30 seconds. He broke
under 2 hours.
First one in history to break
really
the
good.
2-hour barrier. Yes, the Kenyan took control, sealing the landmark performance. Would be
So, of course, this is another Kenyan.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And that is...
Just about him into the home straight. He's got over a minute or just under a minute to do this. You can do it. Come on, Sebastian. You can get this.
These are awesome.
History in the making.
Does it count? Because I thought that the record had to be on a...
no, this counts.
It does count. Okay.
They made a big deal about that.
There's some rule about it has to be in the right kind of race, right? It has to be on a track or I don't know.
Correct.
He did it.
Incredible. I've never seen anything like
This
that.
was a legal competitive race.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what they called it. And in fact, here comes number 2. And the announcer here even mentions it like, oh yeah.
Was probably under 2 hours as well.
He is. Yeah, the second place. The second place was under 2, 11 seconds behind him.
And he was still under 2?
He was still under 2 at 1:59.41.
Dang.
The third place runner was under the world record. But he was over 2 minutes, but he was still on. The world record was 2 minutes and 35 seconds. All
Kenyans?
No. The second place was Ugandan, I think, and the third place was Ethiopian.
All Africans.
Might have been switched
so no
around.
Djibouti's in there?
Might have been switched around. Ethiopian was the second place. Ugandan was third place. But
any American in the field
but
at
they
all?
were the winner was Kenyan. So nice try.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
But the top 3 were under the world record, and the first 2 were under 2 minutes. Pretty incredible.
Yeah. That's
pretty incredible.
Amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations. They had a record 805,000 attending the 3-day NFL draft in Pittsburgh, which broke the record from a couple years ago in Detroit. So there's a lot of people there.
Gigantic.
Yeah, it was monstrous. And big news today, King Charles comes to D.C. today. He and Camilla comes to D.C. today, as if the president doesn't have enough on his plate.
Queen consort. Why did you say
Charles
it like that?
Camilla, because I like to hear the horse. Camilla, thank you.
I see.
Showing up today for the first state visit by the British monarch.
You're making fun of the Queen consort?
I am.
Oh, wow.
From Queen Elizabeth II, traveled to the U.S. in 2007. And they get a White House reception. He's going to address Congress tomorrow. There's a formal state dinner, which is another excuse to have the ballroom. President Trump was once asked, do we even have time for his? Trump asked about Prince Harry and if he heard about what Prince Harry said to him.
Visit, sir, which we're all very much looking forward to. Prince Harry today has said that he would like to see you do more to end the war in Ukraine. Do you think it's appropriate for a royal to make those comments ahead of the visit on Monday?
Prince Harry?
Yes, sir.
How's he doing? How's his wife? Please give him my regards. Okay? No, I don't know. I know one thing. Prince Harry is not speaking for
the UK.
The UK.
That's right.
That's for sure.
Okay.
I think I'm speaking for the UK more than Prince Harry.
Boom.
But I appreciate his advice.
Yeah, but I appreciate it. Yeah, it's good advice. Thanks for the advice, Harry.
All right.
We appreciate it.
Yeah. Thanks, but no thanks.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. How's he doing?
I don't hear about him much. I don't even know where he lives
anymore. Nightmare wife.
He's still alive? Huh.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
I'm just looking over some of the Eric Swalwell campaign expenditures. I didn't realize these were legal. He spent over $22,000 on babysitting from campaign funds.
Okay.
12 babysitting occurrences. So it's almost $2,000 per event.
Was this now? This is the babysitter.
Babysitting.
Yeah. They called her a nanny, so she might be full-time nanny. But
so was it $22,000 extra?
I guess so.
On top of the salary that she was supposed to receive as a nanny?
Apparently, because I don't think you could pay her salary with campaign funds. Can you?
No, but I don't know if you could. You probably can't pay a nanny. I wonder if you could pay a babysitter with campaign funds, which is why
I don't
it was
know.
listed.
Yeah,
as
listed as babysitting services.
Right.
They also spent money for extravagant meals and events, and the campaign paid $50,000 for Swalwell and his wife to attend the Super Bowl on February 11th, 2024, where Swalwell's hometown San Francisco 49ers lost to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Are you telling me
$50,000 to go to the Super Bowl from the campaign?
That should tell you.
Wow.
I didn't realize. That should tell you everything. So this guy is a congressman, United States congressman. He's running for governor of California. I'm not sure I guess January we knew he was running for governor of California. And he doesn't get an invite to someone's suite to the Super Bowl. He's a dirtbag. He had to pay for it himself, $50,000
from the campaign.
Holy cow.
How is that legal? Please, how do you list Super Bowl?
He's trying to be with his people.
Yeah,
his people are there. It's one of the biggest events in California. He's going for a governorship. He needs to support his people.
I mean, it's amazing to me how that proves how much of a dirtbag he is, because all those guys get invites to show up. You know, the corporation has a suite, and yes, you get to come. You get 20 seats, a booth, a box, and there you see him up in the box.
Yeah,
you know,
they got lost in the mail.
Yeah,
the invite
got lost in the mail.
Too.
I bet that's what happened. Yeah.
And
yeah.
Pat, talking about nannies, I had a nanny back when my first son. That was $1,800 just for a living nanny at our house.
A month or
a
what?
month?
Yeah. Yeah,
a month. Okay.
Okay.
And she was eating the food that was already there, though.
Yes, and she was living with us.
Right.
$1,800 a month.
Yes, sir.
Is what you paid for.
Yes,
and that was how long ago?
That was 2011.
Wow, that seems steep. But
okay.
I've never had a nanny.
How does Chris Cruz have a nanny?
I don't know. That's what I was wondering. How does Chris Cruz have a nanny?
2011, Chris Cruz.
I've never had a nanny. Have you ever had a nanny?
No, I have not.
Keith, you ever had a nanny?
Hell no.
No. Huh. But Chris Cruz had a nanny.
Yeah, I don't like these guys looking down on me.
Interesting.
I smell racism somewhere in there.
No,
let me try to noodle.
How is that racist?
I'm gonna noodle this
No,
out.
we just can't believe
That's
that you had
person.
a nanny.
That's not racist.
Okay, the brown guy can't afford a nanny. You know, white people could.
Nothing to do with race.
Why are you keep
at
getting
all.
hung up on race on this, bro?
Wow.
Just trying to figure out how much you're selling
Somebody's
those
a little
eggs for.
sensitive.
Yeah,
aren't they?
no doubt.
What are you getting for a dozen eggs these days, bro?
In 2011, I guess they were still living off. Dad was still the head of the mafia in Puerto Rico. At
See
the
what
time,
happens is
right?
you want to be a part of this conversation. We're
Was
going
he?
to have to analyze the facts here.
No.
Was Dad still head of the
This is in
mafia
the military.
in Puerto Rico?
2011?
This is in the military. This is
Wait,
when I was
hold
in the
on.
military.
So you're not living off Dad at this point.
No, I'm not living off my dad.
But
Okay.
on your military salary, you had the
Okay.
kind of money where you could
Right?
you
What
could
are
pay
you-
$1,800
Come on. What
for
were you
a
doing
nanny.
on the side? What were you doing on the side?
Yes.
Come on. What were you selling?
Were you selling dope on the side?
You know what?
Coke,
Yes.
too.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
I was
we
selling
finally
dope.
got to it.
Okay.
Which is why the drug dealer down
Finally
the
got to
street
it.
broke into my car to grab this dope that I had in my car.
Yeah.
So you're right.
Okay.
There was more than just the gate guard happening.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Okay.
I just looked
Obviously.
the other way. That's all I had. That's all they told me. Hey, look this way.
I mean,
Where?
are your kids just, are they that
No, we both were
difficult
cops
to-
working overnight.
Okay. So it wasn't like the behavior of the kids was so unruly that you needed to get
Oh, no. It's
some
just we were
extra help.
both cops, gate guards, and we worked the night shift.
Okay.
All righty. Okay. All right. There's a lot of scrutiny on how everybody at the White House Correspondents Dinner acted and reacted during the shooting the other night.
Yeah.
Somebody who's getting some flack is Kash Patel. Because he didn't spring into action with a gun. I don't know that he had a weapon on him. I don't know. Does the FBI director carry a gun on him at all times?
I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know the answer to that, but I would like to say that he was going to dinner, the White House Correspondents Dinner with his wife, and probably not.
Girlfriend?
Probably not. I mean, whatever, his girlfriend.
Yeah, he's not married.
Yeah, but
I want to give him crap more than anyone, but the fact that he's there standing around, waiting for the all clear.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fine with that. Again, unless they waved him through. FBI.
I mean, at the time, he's just a guest at the
Right.
Correspondents Dinner. I mean,
I don't know that he's armed.
He saw Pete Hegseth stand up over his wife.
Yeah.
He saw Miller stand up and over his
Stephen
pregnant
Miller.
wife.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people made a big deal about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. I mean, Hegseth to stand up. Everybody else is ducking. Miller is protecting his pregnant wife. I mean, that's what you do.
That's what you do. Yep.
But Pete isn't pulling out a weapon.
No.
Are ready to look around. I don't know that Kash would or should.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be armed at the White House Correspondents Dinner.
Right.
You wouldn't expect something like this.
Or you would expect
necessarily.
security would be so heavy that you don't want to have to walk back to your car.
You would.
Yes.
You would.
Now, again, you're the FBI director. I think they're going to figure out a way to get you in if you are armed. And why not have an extra...
No question.
That's the thing that Trump said in that interview was there were Secret Service,
everywhere
inside, and that's good to hear.
Yeah. Yeah, he did say you probably had him at your table with you. Yeah, and didn't even know it.
You didn't know it.
Yeah. So
that's how they do it.
But that's inside. See, again, that's just in that ballroom.
Right.
The security around the ballroom is what really was concerning.
Yeah. Getting to the ballroom was a little easier than it probably should have been.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be able to run right past a Secret Service checkpoint. Okay, see ya. And shoot somebody along the way and then keep going. Okay, I'm just going to the ballroom. See you there. That should not be able to happen.
Okay. I'm taking notes.
That
should not be.
Should not
Okay.
happen.
Someone shouldn't be able to just run past.
Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. There's something wrong.
And I don't know what the
with
level
the Secret
that you
Service.
want there, right? So, it's a hotel, and you want people coming in and out. Doing their
but they should be checked
life.
on the way in and out when the president is there.
What's the current status of the ballroom? In other words, construction is still going on, at least underground, right?
I don't know.
I think we maybe.
I don't know. It's on. It's off. It's on. It's off. It's up. It's down.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Strait of Hormuz. One day they're building, the next day they're not.
Kind of like that.
Yeah, one day it's open, next day it's not.
So at least 2 more years. I'm looking at the timeline here.
Wow, really?
Before it's ready.
So it's not going to be ready for the king coming in today.
No,
I don't think.
Or 30 days from now, according to the Trump, that's when they're trying to do the ball. Can we get it done in 30
the
days?
ballroom's going to be 30 days.
Can we get it done in 30?
No.
So we're having the correspondence dinner again in 30 days.
Yes.
Are you going to that? I mean, not.
That is true.
I'm not going.
Who's
but
going?
If you were at this
if
one,
you were a guest,
were you going back?
I've thought of that too.
Yes, because I think they'll make extra special.
That'll probably be the safest place in America that night. It should have been to begin with.
Yes, it should have been. Yes, absolutely.
It's unconscionable that it wasn't. It's unbelievable. I mean, the guy was talking about in his manifesto, and I don't want to mention his name because that's probably what he wants. But the guy he traveled across the country on a train.
Yes.
Is that right?
Shannon Bream told us that yesterday on her on Fox News that she got information.
Do we have that?
About
Yeah,
him.
we do.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Cut 29.
This guy clearly seemed like he wanted it. The reporting is that he wanted to get to Trump officials. Did that include the president as well? It would seem to make sense that if the reporting's accurate. I just talked to Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche about this, and he gave us that tidbit about the suspect traveling across the country by train.
Right.
So then we start to back that up because that obviously takes planning. We've all talked about you don't just get a room at the Washington Hilton the weekend of the White House Correspondents Dinner. You plan that months in advance to get a room. So if this is indeed the guy, the shooter that we think it is, he's been planning this for months and then taking a train to travel undetected.
Right.
Did he have weapons with him? Because we all take the Acela a lot or the Amtrak trains here. It's not the level. There aren't mags to get on those trains. It's not the same level.
No one's
of
checking your
screening.
luggage.
Right.
Yeah, it's a different thing.
And I don't know that I want super
TSA
difficult security on a train.
No, I do not. I don't.
That's part of what's cool about America is that you can move pretty freely across the country whenever you want to. You can travel without checkpoints and people bothering you and searching your car.
Needing your papers.
It's America, not Nazi Germany. Can we see your papers, please? No, you can't. This is America.
But for the left, Pat, he is Hitler. And his people are the Nazis, so they're living there.
Here's the thing, too. The same people at this correspondence dinner who, I almost said a bad word, who complain all the time about Donald Trump and say very bad things about him, would have bitched and moaned if they had to go through 4 checkpoints to get into the party.
They probably would.
We couldn't even had to go through security. We couldn't even get there. This is just a correspondents dinner with the press.
Yeah,
and so
you can't win.
I know
you can't win. So just do the security you need to do for the president being there.
Yeah,
and it should be very tough to get there.
Should be.
It should be. Just to walk into the hotel should be difficult. It's unfortunate
but
it has to be that way, but it has to be that way.
And then the flip side of that is Trump has made a big deal about making D.C. safer.
Yeah,
and just I don't know. Can you plan on the madman charging through a station? You should be able. That's what they do, right?
Yeah, that's what they do.
Supposed to.
So yeah, you should be.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know if you plan on it, but you're ready for it if it happens, and you stop him before he gets anywhere. Right? You put him down immediately.
Yeah.
It's like hopping the fence at the White House. You put him down immediately.
Immediately. There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Yeah. Let's not mess around with that anymore.
No.
Because we do, and we shouldn't. So, then we have the most scrutinized person on the face of the earth, Erika Kirk, who was at the event over the weekend, and here she was leaving the event.
I just want to go cry.
Poor thing. She just wants to go home. I don't blame her.
Prediction. That clip will be the subject of Candace Owens today.
Oh.
I cannot imagine what she's going to say.
100%.
Well, there's already a theory that this is Erika's fault. She was the one that did this because there's footage of her right before the shooting, Pat. She gets a text message on her phone.
Oh.
She looks at the camera and the shooting starts to happen.
What?
She gets a text message on her phone.
Do we have that video?
She gets
no,
a
we don't
text
have that
message.
video. She looks at the camera who is right there in front of her.
Are you doubting that it happened?
And the shooting happens.
And so
Busted.
She did it.
Yeah.
Busted.
She did that too?
Yeah.
She knew it was coming.
Don't pretend like you don't get
She's
it.
prolific.
Don't pretend like you don't understand.
I don't
hang on
understand.
a second. Hang on. She gets a text message.
She gets a message.
And
She
looks at the
She
camera.
looks at her phone.
And then she looks at the camera. Okay, so she didn't look at her phone and then get under a table?
No. She looked at the camera
that
like
wasn't gonna shoot
it's
her.
happening.
Like it's on. It's on like
If she put
Donkey
it
Kong.
together, she's not getting shot. Wow.
Well, she was upset leaving. Is that just that's an act?
She just wanted to go
According
home.
to social media, she gets the best acting award of the year.
Shut up. People are hideous.
Well, she has taken a beating.
Oh my gosh, she's taken a beating.
Just a
holy
beating.
cow.
And it's incredible to me how much of a beating she's taken just simply because, I mean, her husband was murdered.
Mm-hmm.
She's thrown into the limelight immediately.
Right.
And we're still just hammering her.
Yep.
Because
it's going on a year now of being hammered. She's got to be so tired of it by now. And you're right. I mean, it's going to be Candace's topic today.
Because I'm going to add a little bit. Remember that Candace told us about the Tesseract, right? Remember that?
Oh, no.
The Tesseract?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Joe, go ahead and put picture 14 up. I want to introduce to you Henry Martinez.
No, I like this a lot, bro.
So, Henry Martinez, back in December 21st, 2023, posted picture 11.
Let's go.
11, picture 11.
Look at that.
Okay.
There you go, sorry. And he puts Cole Allen.
Only tweet under that
That's the
account.
only tweet on that account.
Yep.
Now, Joe, go back to that banner.
Yeah, go back to the banner.
So that banner, if you see on the top right there, you're like, what is that? Well, that is picture 12, Joe, which is called Time Machine.
Yep.
And then, Pat, I'm going to show you a video.
Oh, no, don't do
And
that.
it's going to be video 25. I want you to pay attention to this video. And, Joe, go ahead and roll that video because it's going to show this thing. And it just focus your eyes in the center of the screen. Remember, this is called Time Machine. Boom.
I love this so much.
It predicted Trump assassination attempt twice. Not just...
Where's Cole?
Well, remember, he's involved in the time travel stuff with NASA. Right?
Yes, he is. Cole worked at NASA. And
Wait, Cole Allen?
Cole Allen worked at NASA.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
He did for real?
Yes, he did for real.
Worked on
Why
time
would I be
travel.
lying to you?
It was like an internship or something?
Yes, it was an internship, and he worked in the
time
travel.
Yeah. Do we have his LinkedIn? Because that's what showed it.
No, I don't
NASA
have his
has a
LinkedIn.
time travel
Well, they're studying it.
department.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. They're studying it. So, Pat?
I'm unaware of the time travel
And I'm
department
telling you
at
this because I
NASA.
don't want you to be embarrassed when you hear these
I
theories
appreciate
as
that.
the week
Thank you.
goes by.
Yeah.
But Erika Kirk, once again, stuck in this
the Tesseract thing.
Tesseract,
Okay.
future,
Oh,
back
wow.
in time.
They nailed it. They nailed it. You caught us.
Oh, I thought that was only
you got
looking
me
forward.
You got me on that one.
Well, yeah, and they're also
Well, yeah.
saying that the avatar for Mr. Martinez, if you want to put that back up there, it's Pepe
frog.
with a
Pepe the Frog.
yeah, and he's holding the champagne there. He's clearly at the White
House Correspondents Dinner.
Is that a real thing where that mess of colors really does?
Oh,
yeah, it does align. Yes.
Yeah, but I don't know. Did they add that later?
They
added that later.
right?
Yes, because a
Okay.
lot of people were saying, "Hey, that looks like something," and then so
And
this
so
is
they
the
added
original.
that.
And so
You
your
can see-
brain,
you can see all the faces in the thing.
Yes.
You see it.
You could see it
You
without
see
it.
You see it.
Yeah.
Don't say you don't see it, because
I
you
do.
do.
No, we do
You
see it. Yes, thank
I
you,
see
Joe.
Trump in there.
I see other faces in there.
I see a lot of faces,
Yeah.
but the primary face that I see is Trump.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So we just helped you
So
out, Candace.
ridiculous.
If you want to call us out, you know,
All
it's
right.
at conspiracies@theblaze.com.
Good.
Can
if
we-
you want all the information about that.
Can we
Candace.
real quick mention that overnight? Well, first of all, Trump said we're not sending people to go and negotiate a peace deal and have them fly on a plane for 15 hours, sit in a room, and get nothing accomplished.
Iran had diplomats going to Pakistan, and Trump said, "You know what? You come here if you want to talk, or you can call us on the phone.
You can give us a
Call us on the phone."
So overnight, apparently, Iran, again, I don't know if it's Bob in the mailroom or who's doing the communications there with the Secretary of State's office or Witkoff or whoever, that they want to have an agreement where they open the Strait of Hormuz, but we'll revisit the nuclear stuff later. And a couple of things on that. Trump has said that we're going to stop your nuke program.
Right.
And also, aren't they
Completely unacceptable.
Aren't they admitting? Yeah, we're totally working on nukes.
Yeah.
By offering that deal. So that's the latest on that. What a mess.
And here's what Secretary of War Pete Hegseth said about the blockade.
Oh yeah.
That's
On
cut
this
17.
core mission, America's will is unshakable, our capabilities unmatched. Our blockade is only growing and going global.
What?
And as the
Going
president
global?
said,
What? No.
Wait, what?
we have all the time in the world.
Wait, we're blockading the entire planet now?
So we're the world's police?
Okay.
Okay.
No, he
Wait,
said
we're going
police.
global with a blockade?
Just blocking people. That's what we're doing.
They've taken one.
I don't think that's what he
tanker
meant.
To China. Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, it can't
I mean,
be what
they're-
he meant. We're going to blockade the entire
We'll see.
That's what they say.
planet.
That's what they
Do you
say.
need to hear it again
And
from
he's-
Pete?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, let me hear that one more time.
On this core mission, America's will is unshakable, our capabilities unmatched. Our blockade is only growing and going global.
What
And
does
as the
that
president
mean?
said,
I don't know.
we have all
Means
the
that
time
we're taking
in
over
the
the
world.
globe. What?
What does that mean?
New world
Our
order.
blockade is going global.
Yes.
I don't know what that means. I really don't.
Well, maybe we'll find out on Wednesday when he's expected to be have testimony on Capitol Hill about the war. So,
oh, that'll be fun.
I know.
Won't that be fun?
I know.
Yeah, there's a report that NBC put out yesterday about a lot of damage at our air bases that hasn't really been previously reported. And apparently it happened through more conventional means as opposed to drone strikes that snuck through. So I am going to actually look forward to that testimony. Can we please, before we go, can we please play the Lindsey Graham clip? I want you to see. I mean, this guy is feeling.
Lindsey Graham.
He's feeling the heat on his re-election here on clip 20. And he was on Fox News the other night. And listen to him beg for money.
We're in a fight for the heart and soul of this
Yeah, he's
country.
losing.
I'm in a fight. I need your help. I hate to say this, but I've been outraged twice by Democrats. Please go to lindseygraham.com and help me if you can. I've been with President Trump at every step. I was chairman of the Judiciary Committee when we did Kavanaugh. You remember that. I've been there with him. I think he's been a great president. He makes us safer. He makes us more prosperous. The Democrats have money. I don't know where they're getting all this money, but I need your help. lindseygraham.com. Please help me if you can and help my teammates.
Wow.
And Hannity let him do it.
But hold on a second. He knows he's going to make that plea. And the only thing you've got is, remember me? I was the head of the judiciary when we got you Kavanaugh, so now vote for me. I mean, that's what... You know you're going to have this opportunity.
I've been for every war in the history of mankind.
Thank you.
Let me get us into another one. Send me money.
I have some
and I'll
quotes.
Keep getting us into wars.
I mean,
I have some quotes here from Lindsey Graham.
John Cornyn, both.
He just said on there that he's been with President Trump at every step. Here's a couple quotes from Lindsey Graham referring to Donald Trump as
where he's with him every step?
Every step. A race-baiting, xenophobic, religious bigot, end quote.
Oh, boy.
Here's another Lindsey Graham quote about President Trump. If we nominate Trump, we will get destroyed, and we will deserve it.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago.
I see.
Right? A long time ago.
That was a long time ago. JD Vance said some of that stuff, too. It doesn't matter in today's world.
It's true.
That is true.
It is true.
But I thought John Cornyn voted 99.9%.
I don't think Cornyn
Trump.
ever said anything bad about Trump, did he?
I don't know.
I mean, if he did, he didn't mean it.
He didn't mean it.
And he needs your help.
That's right.
I mean, Lindsey Graham is struggling, too. He's crying for cash. I can't believe it. And Hannity just let him go.
Well, of course.
Help me before I cry.
I'm sure that's why he had him on. They called Hannity and said, "Hey, can we do a fundraising thing with you tonight?"
Yeah, we have to. We need money.
We need money. We're going to get beat.
Did he get the money, Pat?
I don't know. But I don't want Democrats to win that seat.
We can only hope that he got the money.
How about this? We'll give you 60 seconds uninterrupted, Senator Graham, but you have to come out of the closet, too, on the same show.
Oh, wow.
That's the trade-off, sir.
If you want to be on this show.
You want to be on this show?
Yeah.
Okay.
I absolutely.
That's the deal. Take it or leave it, sir.
Yep.
Make that happen, Chris.
Why are you gay?
All right, we got more coming up on Overtime, and then we'll see you back tomorrow.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.